Wow, this is a very nice experience. Teen Titans Go to the Movies is an example of how self-aware comedy can be done right, usually in the show by addressing criticism when they poke fun at all of the critics. But here in Teen Titans Go to the Movies, it was very different. Now, walking into Teen Titans Go to the Movies, you probably would expect me to go, oh man, this is gonna be one huge stinker, a flop, a piece of shit. But no, I was very positive. My friend Jilo actually was one of the more neutral towards negative at times. If anything, there were times in the theater where he was like, look at that, that's garbage, that's very cringe. And I was like, just watch the movie. Let's see what happens. The opening scene of Teen Titans Go to the Movies is how a lot of superhero movies open, where there's one small scale villain to kick things up, like if Batman punches the riddles out of the Riddler and then later on has to deal with the Joker. But the purpose of this scene went a little differently. The whole point of the opening scene was just to show how not seriously they take their job, or how they goof around, or that they are what Superman calls them. The plot of this movie does reflect the oversaturation of superhero movies in Hollywood right now. They even say to be taken seriously as a superhero, you have to get your own movie. If you notice, there are a lot of superheroes that nobody actually gives a shit about because they don't have a movie, and that's just the harsh truth. Well, here Robin sees that for him to be taken seriously, he has to get his own movie, and thus the plot of the movie starts. Now, I haven't seen that much comparisons, but this is like the adventure story in the SpongeBob movie.
Why do I always get the nuts?
SpongeBob and Patrick were seen as just kids in front of the eyes of everyone, and they thought that saving their day in their own specific way would solve all their problems. But through the journey and not the destination, they mature and learn a lesson, and thus the audience learns a lesson also. And the lessons in Teen Titans Go to the Movies and SpongeBob SquarePants the movie are the same lesson. And the lesson simply is that you are who you are, and that's okay. People will judge you, but you never should change for anyone. It's actually quite weird and puts a lot of things into perspective, because for the past 4 or 5 or so years, people have been hating on Teen Titans Go for its juvenile nature, subpar writing, fart jokes, and just overall around nothing that they like. But you gotta realize and take back that this show is made for a specific group of people. It's made for kids, and they're doing a good job at that. They're entertaining a group of people that they care about. Now, the crew might not want to admit it, but this movie is the most mature thing that they've put out ever, because it tells everybody that that's who they are. They're goofsters. They're not OG Teen Titans, and they're not a shell of OG Teen Titans. They're themselves. They're Teen Titans Go. And it honestly makes me feel like a piece of garbage for ripping into them sometimes. When I first heard that Teen Titans Go was getting a movie, I thought, oh man, and now a movie? When's this gonna end? But after seeing people's positive thoughts on the movie, and seeing it myself and forming my own opinion, I can definitely say that this is a good movie. You can call me a faggot, but I actually cried at some points in the movie. The ending scene really got me. Okay, now I wasn't bawling out crying, but I did shed a few tears. There are obviously a few downsides of this movie though. Rather than this being a Teen Titans Go movie, it felt more of a Robin movie. Cyborg, Beast Boy, Raven, and Starfire don't really have much screen time in the movie, or rather that much separate screen time. It's either Robin, them as a group without Robin, or all of them together. So far this movie seems to be a critical success, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a sequel, and in that sequel maybe we can explore other things, or the whole rest of the cast can get development. Now, this also is one of those stories where the main guy gets all famous and then neglects his friends. But rather than it dragging on for more than it needs to, they just quickly establish that the other Titans don't give a shit really, and they're like, hey, we know you're an ass, but we are still friends, and we knew how it was going to be all along. The Titans go to the famous superhero movie director Jade Wilson. See, the funny thing is that if you were over the age of 5, you know who this movie is directed to, you'd already get the twist. It's not that hard. The jokes in Teen Titans Go to the Movies are actually very humorous, not the butt shaking or the booty shaking I'm still getting used to. You know, sometimes I forget that I'm not 6. One thing that Teen Titans Go to the Movies does well, just as many other theatrical animated films, is the broad change from animation style in different scenes. You know, to convey a joke, they always have different animation styles, like that Schoolhouse Rock style or the felt stop motion style. It's very fun to see that. But then again, I guess the whole movie can be described as fun. It feels like everyone had fun making this movie. You just get the air that this was fun. Since they had like a year or more so, they had time to develop jokes and, you know, to make good writing. I probably looked weird as shit asking the guy for a ticket to see Teen Titans Go to the movies. My friend Jalil just looked at me like I was fucking retarded and laughed. I went up there nervously like, yes, can I get a ticket for Teen Titans Go to the movies? Yeah, because I have anxiety. Nigga said, thanks, enjoy the movie. And then I said, yeah, you too. And I realized, oh shit, he can't watch the movie. Why did I say that? I also do enjoy how they still keep the style of Teen Titans Go throughout the movie, but it looks like really good. It looks really good on the big screen. And there are plenty of times where I had an out-of-body experience and I nudged to my friend and I said, hey nigga, we're watching Teen Titans Go to the movies. And he's like, yeah, it's happening. Yeah. And I'm just like, huh, it sure is. I very much do enjoy the characterization of Slade in the show. He's very funny. He's a very funny character. I also like how they poke fun at his mind manipulation. I love how they also make all of the superhero characters fucking dickheads for no reason. Like everybody goofs on Robin in the theater when he thinks that the next Batman-esque movie is gonna be about him. And Batman sitting right in the audience not doing shit. I'm like, my boy, that is your boy Wonder. What's going on? To be honest, I'm actually kind of visibly upset that the superheroes never got their comeuppance, because it would have been fine if how in the opening how they were like, yeah, you guys are just goofsters, you know. But going even further, they just started to bully the Titans. They're like, haha, you want a movie? No, faggot. Like, no, that's very mean. They should have gotten their comeuppance somehow. Like how Mr. Krabs got that ass frozen in the SpongeBob movie. Something should have happened to them. Come to think of it, this is very similar to the SpongeBob movie. Both movies involve mind control also. That's, I think that the music choice in Teen Titans Go to the movies was pretty alright. Then again, I have a bias for Take On Me, and that was used in the scene where they went back in time to fuck everything up. Yes, this movie even has time travel. It has the works. Also, I really enjoyed that upbeat song because I kind of needed some inspiration at the moment. Watching Teen Titans Go to the movies was kind of a weird experience for me because I've always had a love-hate relationship with Teen Titans. Towards now, it's more indifferent and I'm more welcoming and inviting of the show. But it was always weird because every morning I have to hear my nephew listening and watching the Teen Titans Go, dancing along to whatever Teen Titans song there is, you know, because that's very fun. Hey Uncle Joe, did you see that new episode of Teen Titans Go? No. Sorry. But now I told my sister that he has to go see this movie because it's such a good movie. Even Teen Titans Go haters would enjoy this movie because it handles the criticism maturely and normally. It doesn't seem like Teen Titans Go is so immature as they want you to think they are anymore. I think that this movie is a good example of that. Everyone may not like you. A lot of people may dislike or even hate you. But that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is if you love yourself. And you're supposed to do that. If you think about it, Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans Go to the movies is a perfect example of, instead of reveling in your own stupidity or self-hate, why not just accept it? Because if you do, you might just feel better. And who knows? Maybe you'll be a better person because of it. Or not, and I'm just making this shit up. Who knows?
Spin Master Mugen.
Thank you for watching me review Teen Titans and Go to the movies. I was supposed to record this on a different day, but I am lazy and depressed. Next videos will be coming. You'll see what happens. You may think that I don't know about the milestone that I just hit, but I do. I'm keeping it subdued so that I can do a video on it later. Ask me questions because I'm doing a Q&A. Not even joking. Ask me questions. Please do that. You will be in a video. Join my Discord server if you want. It's pretty fun. We do fun stuff there sometimes. I don't know. And as always, I'm Veridis Joe, and
just saw this movie and it was not garbage. It was really good. You know, if you're watching this now, you're currently seeing me actually talk about it. So you're seeing my opinions. But yeah, how would you give it a rate?
Libyan terrorists.
Yeah, you'll only get that if you saw the movie.